In this video, I'm going to show you how to send cryptocurrencies that you just bought on Coinbase to an exchange, so that way you can make an exchange for other cryptocurrencies on that exchange. So stay right there. Hello, welcome all. Josh and We Talk Crypto. Going to be posting content like this more often, tips, tricks to get you guys informed in the crypto space. So if this is something that you're looking to learn more about, please subscribe and hit the like button. And then I'm going to move right into on Coinbase here. I did a previous video on buying on Coinbase where I actually did a live transaction, bought Ethereum, and saved it to my Coinbase wallet. So now I'm going to be continuing from there and then sending my Ethereum that I bought there to Binance, which is one of the most popular exchanges nowadays. So I'm gonna refresh and recap. I was in my accounts tab because that's where you go as soon as you buy crypto. You can see my Ethereum wallet's down here. I'm gonna go send this to Binance. So when that happens, when you need to send any type of crypto transaction, you need to have an address. So an address is basically like an ID for a wallet, but it doesn't require an email or password or any of your verification or your ID or your face or anything like that. It just requires an address. Apparently there's an email tab to do it here. I've never done it that way, but I think the best way is to send it with an address, to give as little information about yourself as possible. So where do I get this address from? Well, I'm gonna go Binance. And this is for all exchanges, guys. It's not just for Binance. All exchanges pretty much work in the same way. You just have to find, and these tabs are gonna consist of your balances and your deposits and withdrawals. If you're sending a crypto, you want to have a deposit slit right there so you could send it to a wallet address, and if you're withdrawing from the exchange, you want to have the wallet you want to withdraw from. But since we're sending to this exchange on Binance, we're going to deposit. So we're going to be looking for our Ethereum wallet here, and I'm going to type in Ethereum here because that's what we're trying to send, so we can make exchanges with other currencies. And you can see I have an address here that I'm going to copy. Have a copy to clipboard, didn't see that. They have a copy right there, so now that's on your clipboard. I'm gonna paste it here, and make sure you guys double check to make sure that this is the address that you want to send it to. What I usually do is I check the first 4 and the last 4 digits of the address to make sure they match up, because some computers do have some type of malware that changes up the addresses, and you want to be careful of that. I don't know if your PC is affected, but even if it's not, you always want to check to make sure, because this is money that you're dealing with, and you want to make sure you're doing the best to safeguard it. So immediately I'm going to send this to my Ethereum wallet. I just clicked on max here, but you can send whatever amount you want. I'm just going to click the max amount, and you also have the option of writing a note just to verify that, on the other side, this transaction came from you and no one else. So I'm going to go ahead and continue, and I just happen to have two-step verification installed. This one's going to send a text message to my phone to give me a code that I have to put in. So I'm going to go get that and put it in there. There's other ways of verification. There is also a Google Authenticator, which I recommend is a lot better. I'm using it on Binance, but haven't changed it here on Coinbase yet. I'll get to that a second when I get on Binance. I'm going to type in my code, and then I'm going to hit confirm. So as you can see, I've just officially sent the transaction now. It's going to appear here in my list of transactions as pending very soon, and then it's going to send me an email just to notify me that this amount has been sent to this address. So this is going to take some time. The Ethereum blockchain, I picked it because it's decently fast. Usually I get my transactions sent out in under 5 minutes. So I'm going to come back to this when all of that is done. And it's done. As you can see, the Ethereum that I've sent previously from Coinbase has been deposited on Binance with the address that I've sent. As you can see here, here's the ETH. I sent 0.02 ETH, and that's exactly what I have. Although I did have some here before, so it's just a tiny bit more. But now I have ETH in my wallet here. And all I did to go do that on Binance was go to funds and go to balances, and it'll tell you how much of whatever balance you have here. So here's ETH. Now that I finally have ETH on the exchange, I can go make transactions. So, in fact, I'll actually walk you through a live transaction. $20 I'm going to use it, and I'm going to probably buy some substratum. So when you do this on any exchange, you want to go to the markets, or the tab I just clicked on. Let me go back there just to show you guys again. The tab I clicked on was exchange, but on any other exchange you'll probably see something like markets or trade or something that has to do with exchanging currencies. So this one here on Binance is exchange, and you can click on the basic exchange layout here. This is why I like Binance, because it has, you know, very simple tools to watch trades go by, where you don't really have to know much. You just have to know what price you want to set and sell it at. But I like using the advanced exchange, and don't let that like overwhelm you. This is like pretty much the same thing. I like using advanced just because I like the user interface, and it's pretty simple to see what price you have to set it at to make trades and stuff. But I'm gonna do a very simple buy. I have substratum here. I want to buy some. In the bottom right, you can see I have 0.0223 ETH. That's about 20 bucks. That's just about enough to make an exchange on Binance and also cover the fees. So with that, every exchange has a type of system where you can copy the amount of ETH that you have and put it there. Binance happens to have to say, let's say I want to buy 25% of substratum, that's 8 substratum. Let's say I want to buy 50% of the amount of substratum I can get with the amount of ETH I have. That's 17, 75 is 26, and 100 is 35, so I can buy that much. Now make sure you copy and paste the right price so you can get the price at, or at least coming towards this price. So right now this is 0.000062215 of an ETH. That's how much one substratum is worth, 51 cents. If I click on that, numbers might change. Now it still stay 35, but if I want to buy at this price, I can buy, and I'm using a limit order. All that means is just that it's gonna, when it hits this price, it's gonna put the order in, so it's gonna buy. So it takes time to do that, because you can see there's an order book here. And if I hit buy right now, well, that went through right away. I wasn't expecting that. So now I have 34 substratum. But if my order was waiting, if the market was like heavy and there was a lot of people trying to buy, my order would appear here somewhere. My order would appear somewhere over here, and it would show you where. And the closer it is up to here, the more of a chance it has to be being placed. The further, the less of a chance. But now, as you can see, I have 34 substratum, if you guys can see that. And I've just pretty much finished the purchase, and that's it. So now I have 34 substratum in my wallet on the exchange. I can do a number of things with that. I can keep it there. I can exchange it for something else. I could go substratum to Bitcoin instead, maybe, if they have that pair. Let's see if they have that pair. Yeah, they have that pair. I can now take that substratum and exchange it for Bitcoin. I could put it into US dollar Tether, so just in case the market crashes, I retain my value. And Binance just happens to have its own token that I could trade for too, but I don't think they have a trading pair there. But that's the point. I can also send this to my Trezor wallet, my hardware wallet, because it holds ERC20 tokens, and substratum is one of them. Just a fun little note. But that's it in a nutshell, guys. That's how you make trades once you send it to an exchange. To recap, the main points are finding a wallet or a balance area where you can deposit and withdraw funds on the exchange. Once you find that, you're golden. You get the address that you want to deposit on, copy that, paste it into wherever you're sending it from. In this case, we did Coinbase. Send it, get it there on the exchange. Once you have it there on the exchange, you can make trade. You can do whatever you want with it. If you want to make a trade, look for somewhere where you got a market or exchange tab on like whatever exchange you're using. Once you do that, find it, do buys and sells, and make some money. So there we go, guys. That's just to wrap it up. I hope you found this helpful. If you found this insightful, please leave a like and hit the subscribe button. And I'll be doing videos like this more often to go more into trading and stuff like that. So thank you again. Always appreciate you. Josh out.